Oh wait, I actually need that. Okay, now that I am all suited up, the first thing when it comes to your tumbling, I believe, should be the lunge. The first thing we should learn is the lunge, okay? And if this is something you've never really put too much thought into, this is something that needs to be strong and needs to have structure. The basics of the lunge will be everywhere in your tumbling. You'll be lunging into a handstand, you'll be lunging into a cartwheel, you'll be lunging into a round off. So it's super important that we set the foundation right there at the very start of your tumbling before you even put your hands down on the floor. So today I'm going to go over a few things that I believe, in my opinion, make a strong lunge and will set the foundation for a lot of your tumbling, even the stuff that comes after the lunging skills like the cartwheel, the round off. We're going to focus on stuff like where we're going to step to, how we're going to hold our weight, and the shape that our body needs to be in. If you're not thinking about these things every time you step to that lunge, maybe this is something very small but very important that could help your tumbling a lot. The aim with the lunge is to set up the handstand. So this is what we want the handstand to be. Perfect. My body's in a straight line. I don't want to be hinging at my shoulders. I don't want to be hinging at my hips. And I don't want to be open in my shoulders. I don't want to be open in my hips. Okay, I want to be as flat as I can be right here, and as tall and as flat as I can be here. Lift up, shrug up tall. This is going to be the handstand. Okay, now that we've gone over the line we want to keep, we're going to start off no hands. I like to start off no hands. It can get tiring holding your arms up, I guess, trying to go over this position. So all we're going to do is we're going to fall forward. We're going to maintain this line and head to toe. Again, making sure that hip is flat. Right now, my weight is over my knee and over my toe. My back foot here is just to stabilize, and then I'm going to stand back up. I'm going to maintain that line. So I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to step backwards. I'm not stepping forward with a partially straight leg or putting weight on my heel. What that tends to do is make me stick my hip out, and then eventually when I go to reach for the handstand, I'm broken at my hips. I'm pushing the handstand back. Doesn't really work out. So when I step forward over that front line there should be a straight line from my shoulders through my knee, through my toe, and there should be a straight line from my head, through my shoulders, through my hip, through my back leg there. Okay. Up, down, up, and down. Once you feel like you have a good understanding of shifting your way forward, shifting it backwards, keeping this line straight and keeping it straight here, we're just going to do the same thing with our arms up now. Boom. But this time we're trying to maintain that line through our hand, all the way down the back of our arms, all the way through our shoulders, hips, and back leg. Okay, straight as we can be all the way through. And again, standing up, stepping forward. Standing up, stepping forward. A lot of people drop arms here. Okay, we're trying to keep our arms up. We're trying to keep that line straight. Okay, for the next part, we're coming over to the wall. All right, we're here to go over the reaching part going forward before you even tip down to go to the floor for the handstand, okay? So this is a super important part of the lunge as well. A lot of people completely disregard this step and they go from, say, lunge to handstand and they put their hands down straight away. This piece is super important for maintaining our line that is going to become the handstand. Okay, so the lines are important here. Okay, this part here, super important for knowing where we're going to go after we put our weight in our front foot before we even kick up to that handstand, which we're going to go over in the next video. Give myself a bit of distance where I can lunge in and lean forward. When we step forward here into our lunge, we want to be able to lean forward and put weight on our hands here, making sure that our weight is in front of our toe now. We don't want to straighten this leg and put weight behind our toe. We want weight in our toe. So keeping the front leg bent, staying low. When we step into this lunge, when we put our hands on the wall, we want to try and create a line that is long and low, okay? So we want to keep it around about hip height. So when we step in here, we step in, we reach forward, we're not standing up yet. We're trying to maintain this line here, straight all the way down my arms, all the way down my back leg. If I were to bend my arms, I'm gonna fall through the wall. Guys, there's weight in our hands here. We push it back and stand it back up. With all my athletes, I like to go over this being a moving shape. So it's gonna go in and it's gonna come straight back out. starting here in the line, going in through the line, and then coming back up and maintaining that line. We're gonna go arms up. We're going to step in, stay low, transfer that weight over our knee and our toe, and the arms and push back. We wanna keep it low, keep it smooth. We're gonna come in, come out, and back up. We're gonna come in, come out, and back up. Okay, keeping that line the same, going in, coming out. The same way that I'm transferring my weight from this line here to this line here should start to feel the same when we start tipping down to the handstand. We're gonna transfer weight from here to there, then up to that handstand, and then back down. So it'll be smooth going in, smooth going up, smooth coming out, and then smooth coming back up. If you've got these things down, you're more than halfway there to a great handstand. Now that we've gone over this lunge, I think we're ready for the handstand, but please do not skip the lunge. Do not skip these steps in the lunge. As I said in the beginning, the lunge is going to set the structure for your handstand, your cartwheel, your round off. You can't sprint before you can walk. You can't tumble with a broken lunge. Simple as that. So I'll see you in the next video where we will go over the handstand.